swimmers now. 5 swimmers, 3 have swum in the previous race, so 8 to go through to the final. And in the middle of this is a Vietnam superstar, Nguyen Thi An. Myanmar's Shun U leads them out. Swim in lane number 2. Kanita Nimdam of Thailand. Then Nguyen swimming in lane 4. In lane 5 is Pawa Potako of Thailand. Pawa Potako of Thailand. And Nguyen Kwa of Singapore fronts up again in lane number 6. As we know, the game's record is held by the swimmer in lane number 4. It's 4 minutes 46. She qualified a great deal faster, 7 seconds faster this year. All the swimmers staying down to the maximum allowable time or distance, and immediately into her work is Nguyen. I just want to repeat, if you thought I made a mistake earlier, this 18-year-old has been registered for all 19 women's events. So if that happens, then that's an extraordinary achievement if she swims them all. But she is so competitive, of course, that she doesn't want to just swim them all. She wants to dominate them all. So keep an eye on her over the course of the swimming here at the 2015 SEA Games. Some of the coaches and other swimmers around have been saying, well, if she's capable of doing it, swimming all 19 that is, but it's unheard of and crazy, some have said. We'll see what she does. But certainly capable, one of the stars of Asian swimming, certainly one of the stars of Vietnamese sport. This is her out in front. And with the improvement that she's made in the last 3 years, looking forward to Rio, could it be that she's in finals, she's pushing for medals at the Olympic Games? Wonderful technician, that, as all backstrokers know, that head remaining perfectly still. Great rotation. Looks completely relaxed. Not working too hard. Goes to the wall on about 2:16 over the 200. At the SEA Games last year, she clinched the gold in the 200 backstroke, the 200 individual medley, and the 400 individual medley. She holds 14 of the 17 national long course swim records in Vietnam. She was named Athlete of the Year last year and the previous year. She went to the Olympic Games in 2012. So a real superstar, and you're getting your first glimpse of her here at these 2015 Games in the 400 individual medley, at which she's the firm favourite. There's no big change as we saw in the first heat, when the winner came from a long way third to take over at the end of the breaststroke and then complete the freestyle to win. This is very much Nguyen's race. makes it look very easy. Coming to the wall for the turn. And she goes a touch, rolls over into the freestyle, passing her closest opponent from Thailand. And Nguyen of Singapore, Nam Dam of Thailand, and U of Myanmar. Officials just glancing down to make sure that the touch is made. It's all legal. And she's putting in quite a kick. You can see that she's belting those feet up. She's splashing that water. She's working hard. This is a first swim for her, but she's determined to make her mark. Everybody's talking about schooling in the men's swimming. Well, they're equally talking about Nguyen in the women's. Into the wall now at a 4:43.93. That's a new games record, so our first has gone. She's broken her own mark of 4:46, which she set 2 years ago. And for a heat swim, that just shows that this woman, Vien Nguyen of Vietnam, is serious about the SEA Games. That's impressive. Gosh, she could quite easily have just sat back. She could quite easily have just swum to finish because she's guaranteed a place in the final. But she didn't. She broke the games record. And applause now for U, who comes home. She had a 5:45 entry. We'll just see whether she's managed to beat that. But gosh, take a good close look at her. We'll see plenty of her. And several times, I'm sure we'll see her with the top medal around her neck. From Vietnam, Nguyen wins in a games record time the second heat of the women's 400 individual medley. Yes, and down at, well, we talk about the games record, but look down at number